Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. I'm hoping that I'm not having sound issues. This is a continuation on the Divine Masculine reading I started just a little bit ago. And I think every now and then they throw it on my internet. So we're going to try to take this as a continuation, but I would also comment that this does seem to be tied to the Divine Feminine reading that I did earlier today as well. So you may want to start with that, then watch the Divine Masculine, referring to the light at the end of the tunnel, and then pick up here. All right, let's make sure we have audio before we get too deep. Let's see. Oh, actually, we're going to move from the Marigold Tarot to the Rider-Waite. Yay, thank you, Christina. Always fun, isn't it, dealing with technology? All right. So just to make sure we were caught up, I was talking about the masculine energy having kind of like a crown or a circle behind his skeleton head, the skull. Very much so kind of giving off sunflower or sun vibes, right? That's so true. So we have an enlightened masculine energy here. And I feel like in particular, we have somebody that has had a conversation with themselves. When you look at this strength card, it's like literally talking to another skull, right? Like, okay, what do you have to lose? If you're not happy, if you don't want to be in the situation, then you got to move forward, right? So with the Five of Cups in the reverse, somebody is refusing to look at this as a loss or be too hung up on the, I guess, concerns of others that maybe want to kind of manipulate this masculine into staying where he is. We have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is about the balancing of the scales. There could be some charitable situation here or a gift that helps somebody achieve what they need to achieve in terms of moving away from this relationship or finding a happier situation. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is finding help after having some financial issues. So you may get a job offer out of nowhere or a promotion. You may get, like I said, kind of like a gift or some sort of generosity that helps you move the direction that you need to. So this Queen of Wands in the reverse is also coming out as the High Pirate, as the Queen of Cups in the reverse, which indicates somebody who is emotionally manipulative and someone who is not very like open-hearted. This would be somebody who would struggle to show you like generosity and kindness in a consistent manner. They may only do this when they're trying to get something from you. With the Eight of Swords, this is a relationship that feels more like a prison than somebody, actually loving you. We're working on it. Definitely breaking something. So masculine, you may have had to let go of a little bit of ego or materialism, or this is more so about fears or insecurities that may have held you back. With the Two of Wands in the reverse, this feels to me like somebody that didn't necessarily feel like they could like pull it off, like do what they wanted to do in terms of leaving, possibly pursuing somebody else in particular. But there was somebody who would, I think, fantasize or daydream about making changes before they actually did. Six of Wands. This is all about victory. It could also be about homecoming. So you may be moving to a place you used to live before. But I think for most of you, this is like legitimately saying you may have had some losses financially, or you may have been going through something kind of difficult financially leading up to this point. But what we really have here is a shift in dynamic or in dynamics because you are letting go of somebody that was holding you back, and that frees you up to just like be very successful. I think it's really important to keep in mind that one of the main reasons that you want to consistently cleanse toxicity from your environment, whether that's people or emotions, whatever it is, if you hold on to people that block your success or seek to ride your coattails or use you as a meal ticket, you are delaying your own blessings. This 10 of Pentacles was not going to come to this divine masculine until he successfully walked away from somebody that wanted to use him. You have to demonstrate your willingness to protect your own blessings or abundance from people that would steal it by walking away. And you will almost always get some sort of like tangible financial like confirmation that's what's happening once you choose to make the right decision and walk away. So for a lot of you masculines, there is money just waiting, like hanging in the clouds, wanting to drop down and bless you, but you have to walk away from someone that wants to trap you before you get that money. Like that's the test. So we have, I think, a couple of hermits here. You may have Virgo in your chart, or you may be a Virgo, but I think more importantly, you have found yourself. You are living more authentically, and you're not apologizing for it. Disagree, King Pirate. They're the right amount. It's perfect. I like it. With the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, this is somebody who isn't going to have to hold on to their money or save or be as cautious about money. This feels like not having to be paycheck to paycheck. With the Temperance in the reverse, there was somebody here that was making it more difficult for you financially. This person could have Sagittarius in their chart, but I think more importantly, this is somebody that was consistently creating drama or difficulties where it concerned finances. And with Judgment coming out, this masculine energy has heard the call, has realized what they need to change in order to improve the situation. We have the Hierophant coming out again with the Lovers and the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is beautiful. So here's what I see, you guys. The Lovers, yes, it can be about soulmates, but it can also be about making a really important choice. I feel like somebody realizes now that they made the wrong choice with regards to a significant relationship. And there's healing after being in this relationship that even though you may wish that you had been able to avoid it, it is critical to you becoming a better person. You have now basically honed some of those, or like sanded down some of those rougher edges so that you are ready for a more meaningful relationship, and you'll appreciate it far more because you've had to, you know, crawl through the tunnel of shit in Shawshank Redemption in order to get to the end of the tunnel, right? You've had to defend yourself. You've had to defend how you believe a relationship should be or how people should treat you. We don't all want the same thing in a loving relationship, right? Sometimes you have to have what you don't want in order to really refine for yourself what it is that you do want. All right, we're going to go for the Kipper. Could be a little brutal. What else do we have for the Divine Masculine, please? Good health and sudden wealth. That should be the title. If you've been feeling sick, that shit's going out the window. We got new stuff coming in for you. And now we have sudden wealth. I told you, you have to get rid of whoever this lame-o Queen of Wands in the reverse is, and then you get money. You need to stop worrying about other people and let them take care of themselves. You can be kind and generous without being a doormat. It takes a little bit of balance. We have main male in the reverse. This is underneath judgment and hierophant. So this to me is saying ending a relationship. It's also underneath the divine masculine card. So you may have felt like somebody was dating on the side, courtship in the reverse, or that it didn't feel like there was love between you and this person. Whatever magic was there had kind of dissipated or ended. We have the coffin coming out. This was the same card that came out for the divine feminine reading, so you might want to check that one out. But there is an ending here. Somebody knows that this is not the right place for their heart. And we have lovers in the reverse. Someone doesn't want to fight anymore. If there's a relationship that is moving forward just because someone's been a little bit lazy, they're deciding, I don't want to do that anymore. All right, we're going to continue with the Tarot Familiars. We have the Four of Pentacles in the upright, right on top of the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone knows that there's someone they rejected that they want to hold on to. This is somebody who has been looking over their shoulder at somebody that had inspired them in the past, or maybe continues to inspire them, and wants to do something to, I think, reconcile with this person. With the Chariot, this is somebody who wants to make quick moves towards this individual. The Hermit again. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. Somebody has seen what they need to do in order to change the situation and no longer feel like a prisoner. Eight of Swords again. And it's going to feel like everything is changing, but that's because everything is supposed to change. Just looked at the timer and it said 12:12. So you may be seeing that quite often. We have the Magician and the Four of Swords. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is healing from a particularly greedy or selfish relationship and pulling together resources or feeling more empowered to make the changes that they need to be more happy in terms of, well, really everything, right? When you have an unhealthy relationship, that can make it difficult to feel good about your career, make it difficult for you to feel good about your family life, your friends. That can be something that impacts everything, right? With the Two of Cups, this is telling me you might have love for somebody, but you don't have to be with them. And you may have a friend that you want to pursue. All right, we're going to grab a few from the Rider-Waite, the miniature kind. Ah, you guys are awesome. We have Queen of Cups in the reverse. Definitely emotional manipulation here. Oh, and Pirate, to your point, I think it's only about 50. I think I last saw it at like 51%, 52% that are based in the United States. So you are correct. There are people all over the world that like the YouTubes. Yeah, somebody was trying to manipulate their partner in hopes of avoiding being single, probably because the person they were dating was better at making money. I think, Divine Masculine, you were dealing with somebody that wanted to use you for your money. And I think that really hurt you when you realized that there wasn't as much love and care for you as you had hoped. It was more of a, what can I get from you kind of situation. No one wants to feel that way. So we have the Six of Swords, moving forward, leaving home. There's really no other way to slice it. These two cards coming out together, this can mean leaving your hometown or leaving home. And Six of Swords is all about moving to a more peaceful or tranquil living situation or environment. I think somebody is moving, leaving a home that was, occupied by both of these people. And I think there's a lot of excitement or joy here. You may have, been stuck living somewhere you didn't really want to live because you were in this relationship and you weren't able to travel or move to where you wanted to. And now this unfinished business, there's the magician again. This unfinished business is giving you the opportunity to live the way you want to. I think somebody might be able to live in the country after they've been living in the city or vice versa. There's a change here that someone's really excited about. We have the Five of Wands. There's a lot of infighting going on. This could be about legal stuff, especially as we have justice coming out in the reverse. Someone could be trying to take advantage financially or regarding child custody. There's a battle here, and it's getting, I think, to be a little bit petty in terms of how this Queen of Cups in the reverse is handling it. And it's because this Queen of Cups in the reverse does not address the trauma or healing that she needs to. So she's, a bit vengeful. With the Four of Cups in the reverse, we have somebody choosing happiness. We had that earlier, I think, in the Tarot Familiars here. And it's causing quite a lot of change. People aren't really excited about it, except for maybe this Divine Masculine, because this is walking away from insecurities or fears or codependency. Somebody is able to do what they want to do now instead of having to make all of their decisions based on someone who's really just like a roommate. Tell me about this Strength card. Strength in the reverse to clarify strength in the upright. I think for some of you, this that I originally saw as somebody kind of talking to themselves, like, I need to work on this. You are strong enough. You can do this. This could also be talking to somebody who is not connected, right? Somebody who's being foolish. I think someone got tired of conversations that went nowhere, arguments that didn't mean anything, saying I love you and not meaning it. That maybe isn't for everyone, but that's for someone. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and there's hope or help arriving for this masculine. Some sort of information that makes this masculine feel like he did all of this for a reason. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. This is often taking action without a plan. So someone could be traveling to see someone without really having much of a plan. But it's because there's no longer any confusion here. This masculine energy knows exactly what he wants. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, please. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this is the ex. The ex would like to take all of the money so that this masculine energy can't move forward or can't have a new beginning with somebody else. But she won't be able to guard it. She won't be able to take it from this masculine. I feel like this is one of those situations for many of you. Somebody might ask for much more than they've got any right to ask. And they'll be like, that's unreasonable. Okay. At this point, you're asking for money to fund your own like mani-pedi lifestyle. This is meant to be for the children, right? Whether, well, I'm not going to say that. Just we got to do right by the kids, right? If there are kids involved here, do your best to be civil or kind and set an example for your kids. And remember that, if kids are involved, this divorce is largely about how do you make it so that they can move forward without it being super difficult, right? We've got the Eight of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. I feel like these are the two individuals that are breaking up. We have one person that was working really hard and one person that was just sneaking around. So I do feel like somebody was unfaithful, or at least, on dating apps, kind of flirting with people. Tell me about the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Somebody is rejecting materialism in favor of living an authentic life and not interested in maintaining a marriage just for the sake of others' opinions. We have the Ten of Wands and the Hanged Man in the reverse. Somebody became too much of a burden in this relationship because they were unwilling to work on themselves. All right, we're going to grab a few from the Zodiac fortune telling because we had some commentary here on your monies. No kidding, Christina. I'm a little nervous about that. Oh, and you not being the typical Southern belle, I bet you have all of the good qualities and none of the ones that hold you back. Investigate carefully before going into any new undertaking. All right, Divine Masculine, don't get caught up with another feminine that wants to use you for your money, okay? You need self-confidence, otherwise you will lose. If you need to look yourself in the mirror and tell you look good today, I look good today, damn. Whatever it is you need to do, work on your confidence. For me, the most effective way is to really throw myself into something that I'm passionate about, like art or roller skating or hanging out with cats. There's something that you can do, a skill that you can hone or improve upon that will help you with this confidence. But mostly, I feel like what you need to do is focus on doing the things that maybe you didn't think you could do while you're in that relationship that do make you happy. Yeah, I agree, Pirate. Don't trust too many people. So you got to be careful with this. You don't want to wall yourself completely off from everyone else, but you want to be a little bit cautious because it looks like there are some people out there that are not trustworthy around you. Unexpected will happen. A short trip coming. I think somebody's visiting who they really love. So you might have a spontaneous visit with somebody you haven't seen in a long time, and I have good feelings about that. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to call it on this one and give YouTube a little time to recover from all of their shenanigans. I will be back probably in like an hour or so, but I'll see you then. Love you guys. Bye.